This rule for learning to speak English is very simple, but it is very powerful. In fact, I often say this is the most important rule of all because this is the same way we all learned the language as children. This rule is so easy that people don't believe on it. They often think it can't be that simple. But it is. Here is the rule. Learn with your ears, not with your eyes. Listen it one more time. Learn with your ears, not with your eyes. If you truly want to speak excellent English, you must listen. Listening, listening, and more listening is the key to speak excellent English. Not grammar books, not exams, not memorizing rules. Listening is the key. When you listen a lot, something amazing happens. You start learning vocabularies automatically. You start learning grammar naturally. You start speaking faster. You start to understand people easily. And the best part is you learn in a natural and most scientific way. This is exactly how babies learn the language. Think about a baby. Does a baby study grammar? Does a baby read textbooks? Does a baby take exams? Absolutely not. Babies only listen. They listen again and again and again. And one day, magic happens. They start speaking. Academic research also supports this. Many studies have shown that listening is the biggest factor in language ability, especially at the beginning. If you don't understand everything, listening still works. Dr. Paul Subspaker from Victoria University in New Zealand explained this very clearly in simple way. He said that our brain learns new words by hearing sound again and again many times. The more you hear them, the stronger they become the part of your brain. He said something very important. Natural tissue for language develops automatically from exposure, just exposure. This is how babies learn a language. Babies don't try, babies don't force, babies just listen. And yet, they master English grammar naturally. Experts say that even advanced learners should spend about 85% of their study time in only listening. But unfortunately, most schools don't do this. If you studied English in school, you probably learned with your eyes, textbooks, blackboards, written exercises, grammar rules. I have observed English classes in many cities around the country, and they are almost all the same. The teacher opens a book, the students read, and the class follows the book. Now, if your goal is to get a degree in English, so that process is okay. But if your goal is to speak real English, this method is not going to help you because you learned English by using rules and logic. You learn to think about English. You learn to translate English. You learn to talk about English. But conversation is totally different. Native speakers don't think about grammar. We all know that thing. They don't translate. They learned English with their ears, listening, listening, listening. And if you want to speak English quickly, automatically, and naturally, you must do the same. Dr. Stephen Krishnan calls this comprehensible input. That means understandable input. Input means what goes into your brain. You get input through listening and reading actually. Reading can also help, but listening is the most powerful input for speaking. Research shows something very important. Speech comes from listening. Think about children again. Do children speak first? No, they listen first. They listen for a long time. They understand a lot. Only after that they start speaking. This silent listening period is very important for everyone who wants to become confident in any language. Speech does not come from practice. Speech emerges. It is not forced. It is not trained. It just happens. James Crawford found that fluency often comes from listening alone. Learning happens unconsciously. You will not even feel it happening. Think of a seed in the ground. The seed is already there, but without water, nothing grows. Listening is the water. Your brain needs lots of understandable listening. Then speech grows naturally. That is why children always understand more than they can speak. Listening is always ahead of speaking, and this will happen to you too. Your listening will grow first. Your speaking will follow your listening. Do not worry about this. Do this correct. This is totally natural and scientific. Let me give you another example to make you understand it clearly that listening leads speaking and pulls it along. Listening is like a balloon with a string tied to speaking. As the listening level rises, it pulls the speaking ability up with it. They go up together, but the listening ability will always be higher. Now, many students say something like this, but I can understand written English clearly and perfectly. The answer is yes, okay. This is very common. The reason is very simple. Spoken English is different from written English. Conversation uses casual words, short forms, phrasal verbs like get up, calm down, and cheer up. We don't speak in full sentences. We speak fast, very fast. But formal English uses Latin and French words. That is why reading feels easy for many English learners. But conversation feels impossible for them. If you want to talk to native speakers, you must listen to real conversation first, not just books. Reading builds foundation. If you only focus on speaking but don't understand others, then what is the point? Spoken English is fast, so fast that you cannot translate, you cannot analyze, you cannot think. There is no time. Your conscious brain is too slow. You must use your subconscious mind. That only happens through listening. When you listen, relax. Don't try, don't translate, don't worry. Let the meaning wash over you. And when you speak, just let it come out. No thinking, no rules, no fear. This reduces stress. Many classes force students to speak too early. This is totally unnatural. Listening first creates confidence. It creates comfort. It creates reliability. Dr. Marvin Brown proved this with the silent period method. Students learn for months before speaking, and their pronunciation becomes excellent. You can also do that. Focus on listening for a few months, then speak. You will be shocked by the improvement. But remember one thing, you must listen to easy English first. The English that you can understand comfortably. At least 95% understandable English. No dictionary, no stopping. Easy builds confidence and hard creates frustration. Children's programs are great. Audiobooks are great. Movies are great if you use subtitle properly. Listen in the morning, listen while traveling, listen while relaxing, listen all day. Listening is the reason our courses are audio based. English is spoken, not written. And one more question people ask me, will English song help me understand and speak English? Honestly, no, they are not going to help you. Music pronunciation is unnatural. Even some native speakers don't understand lyrics. Movies and TVs are much better. So remember this rule. This is very important. Listen, listen, listen. If you do this consistently, patiently, and joyfully, your English will improve, your confidence will grow, and one day you will speak English effortlessly.